possible 11-darter. What a good dart that was. Oh, well done, well done. That was a brilliant setup with a maximum. First two legs, one against throw. For some terrific darts already.
Well, he'd done exactly what he had to do. You don't want to break your throw and then, you know, let the player get too far in front of you, then you're always chasing. And both these players are great leaders. Hard to break back, but that was a great leg from Adrian Lewis. But there's no signs of that breeze at all at the moment, Stu. And the darts seem to be going in nice and straight.
135.
Great darts again from Lewis. Stephen Bunting has just finished his debut season in the Premier League, of course, finished 8th. All about the experience of the big stages. Loved every minute of it, he said, despite the fact that he failed to reach the playoffs. Adrian Lewis, he finished 6th in the Premier League.
It was a good, tough Premier League, though. I mean, there were some great darts and a lot of players playing well. And if you just went off the boil a little bit, you were beaten. Lewis just going for that bullseye, would have left him double top. It should give him 2 darts at those tops when he comes back, as long as he doesn't hit the bullseye. You see it so often, because a player, when he steps up and wants a 25, he's actually looking at the red bit. The red bit takes over your concentration. And you see the bullseye hit so many times, well, he hasn't even got close.
Treble 13, great dart. Treble 13 to lead double 12. He knew exactly what he was doing there, Adrian Lewis. 2-1 it is. Some impressive finishing from both of them, but a good start. Both averaging over 100 in the early stages of this match. This, of course, just the hors d'oeuvre. 3 terrific matches to come. Anderson against Wade, Taylor against Peter Wright. And then the Van Men, Gerwin and Barneveld, to round off the quarter-finals here in Dubai 2015. Well, it makes it look so easy. He was actually walking to get the darts out as he was throwing the last one in.
Yeah, sometimes when the first 2 darts are sitting up so much, your eyes tell your brain that you cannot miss the third one. Caller Ross Bray, master of this game, is just having a word with the cameraman. Just got his flash on, which just gets in the corner of the player's left eye.
60.
Winner of this will play Van Gerwen or Van Barneveld in the semi-finals on Friday night.
57.
He needed a big one there to put some pressure on. Bunting's going to get 6 darts from 1-2-1, and he's going to need them. Just needs to find a treble, otherwise he opens.
45.
Well, he's now opened the door for Lewis. If Adi can come in with a 140 or even a ton will help him. Now he's going to have to go down to the 19s. He's knocked off the 9.
84.
That helps.
Requires 76.
May get the dart of the bullseye if Stephen Bunting does not take the 76. He's going to go 16, 1 dart at double top to level it up. Double top, it is. 2 out of 2 for Stephen Bunting on the doubles.
What a start from both players. Terrific. Absolutely fabulous darts. 2 legs apiece, both averaging 104. We've had 4 180s and only 1 missed dart and a double. Here comes Bunting in reply. Sensational start to the Dubai Masters. What a game to kick off the tournament.
100.
Superb darts from both players. Well, I think now the corner of each of their eyes after that first 180. Did you see that orange car in the corner? A nice little merc for the 9 darter. It's to the first player. They won't share it. There's more than 1 9 dart.
Here comes Lewis again. That's unlucky. Just hit the bottom wire. Brilliant from both.
60. And you require
But not enough pressure from Stephen Bunting, so Adrian Lewis coming down for the 19s. He's already hit this double 12 once. He's hit it again.
Well, what a start. Lewis leads after 5 brilliant legs of darts, both averaging 105. What a start to the night. This is going to be some tournament if the first 5 legs are anything to go by. Terrific. Lewis leads. A thriller. 3-2.
Can beat it. I mean, obviously we've seen 114, 115 averages, but for the first match of this tournament here in Dubai, we're being treated. I've got to say, I remember seeing the Manhattan skyline for the first time many years ago, and that shot of that skyline with all them high-rise buildings, it's incredible. The visual effect as you go along the streets here in Dubai, absolutely unbelievable.
And a chance for these players to shine in the sun. That's exactly what they're doing. Stephen Bunting hits a 4th maximum in only 6 legs of darts.
97.
Exceptional standard.
Well, it is noticeable that Bunting is taken, may only be a split second longer with those darts, but certainly he is a little bit slower and he's being more consistent.
100.
But we know what Adrian Lewis can do. Adrian Lewis gets on a run like Van Gerwen or Anderson. Very hard to ball back. Is Bunting now for the 51. Oh, just on the top wire. But he's going to set it up perfectly.
Yeah, possible 13 darter for Bunting. Oh, look at that. That actually bounced in, then out, then off.
Well, I think it's the first time we've ever seen that. It bounced out and landed on and sat on the flight. But double 12, now double 6. Double 6 it is. 3 out of 4 for Stephen Bunting on his doubles. And we sit at 3 legs apiece. And we had a break of throat from both players early on. But since then, both players holding onto their throat very strongly.
Well, it is the first to 10. There is no tie-break. If we go to a deciding leg, Adrian Lewis will have the darts. Well, he cannot miss. What a debut for Bunting in Dubai. 5 180s.
80.
Well, he needs to follow that maximum up with another maximum or a 140 to get the throw. Although he's missed, that's a perfect miss to be quite honest. And he's not taken advantage. He's literally cut that 180 straight in half and left the door open for Adrian Lewis now.
60.
Well, only 60 from Lewis. Bunting, he just is living the darting dream, isn't he, since he won the Lakeside and came over to the PDC. Terrific record in the big TV events. Invited to join the World Series in Sydney last August, reached the final.
137.
And for Bunting to be involved again after his Premier League debut, and a very good chance that by the end of the year, Stephen Bunting will be in the top 10 in the world. Double 12 for Lewis. Lovely dance, 14 darter. Lewis 4 out of 5 on the doubles, Bunting 3 out of 4.
And I think he's 3 out of 3 on double 12 is Adrian Lewis. Bunting there again. Before, he would not move across, he would just fire the last dart through those first 2. Just taking his time. With the odd dart makes all the difference. You've got to get more consistent if you're going to take these top players on. It's no good just throwing 2 or 3 12 darters over a best of 19. You have got to be super consistent.
190.
Yeah, lovely switch from Bunting. So Dubai stop 1 on the World Series of darts as Adrian Lewis hits his third. 180s in 8 legs. Played outdoors just makes it even better. And better!
I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. What an incredible start to this tournament from both players.
134.
Adrian Lewis just taps Stephen Bunting on the shoulder and says, you better take this out, old mate. Now the bullseye. Double 16. What a great check out from Stephen Bunting. Lewis was looking over his shoulder. And that's a good pressure shot, Stu. You know, that's when you earn your medal. That's when you prove to people and yourself that you're playing at the top of your game. And certainly both these players are.
Yeah, Bunting just found the Premier League a little tough at times. He admitted that. It's all part of the learning curve for him, and he will get better. Of that there's no doubt. 105 average for Lewis, 107 average for Bunting. Both 4 out of 5 on the doubles, and we've had 9 180s. 6 from Bunting.
Well, I know these two are two of the quickest players in the world, but I can assure you, you will not see these players throw this slow. They're more deliberate. They're looking after their rhythm. They're keeping their height. They're keeping their form. And certainly it's paying off with the averages. Bunting on just under 108. And Lewis just under the 107. Or just over the 107 now.
Well, he left 88 to win the last leg. Didn't get a shot. Bunting took out 102. Bunting here, well, needed the treble to lead the double.
I feel he should have gone double-double there. He moved to the left, and there weren't a lot of room to that left. It doesn't matter. 4 out of 5 Lewis on the doubles. Yeah, I think the double 18 double top would have been a better option there for Stephen Bunting. That first dart had just kicked across, hidden possibly 50% of the treble 20. I know Lewis certainly wouldn't have hesitated. That would have been double-double.
57.
So to follow on from Dubai, the roadshow moves to Japan at the end of June, and then in August, a huge darting month
82.
down under in Perth, Sydney, and then over to New Zealand for the 5th event in Auckland.
140.
And then the World Series finals will be staged later in the year. By the way, $50,000 US for the winner here in Dubai.
85.
And the advantage that these players have had with the Premier League and now this World Series, all the TV in front of the big crowds, and other players are sitting at home just watching. And they haven't got a tour event for about 4 weeks, I believe, so there's going to be a lot of players with itchy fingers wanting to get back on the dartboard. But certainly, Stuart, this World Series is absolutely brilliant. I mean, we're putting on loads of air miles. Even my golf clubs are putting on loads of air miles.
100. Stephen, you require 140.
Well, a chance for Lewis for what would be a crucial break of throw and less. So he's going to get at least 1 dart and a double here.
125.
Lewis's finishing has been fabulous. 5 out of 6. Big moments in this match. Single 12 to leave tops.
50.
Well, what a chance that was.
16.
Bunting now to level it up. Double 4.
Game shine.
There it is, it's 5 apiece. I reckon we're going the distance here. Really is. A brilliant game between Adrian Lewis and Stephen Bunting. First attempt. These two are putting down a marker in the opening match. Stephen Bunting and Gary Anderson to come, the 11th and 12th players to take part
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
here in Dubai over the 3 years of the tournament.
Well, after 10 legs, Stu, we've not really seen any mistakes. We haven't seen any player give a leg away, but it's going to come over this distance. There's always going to be the odd one or even 2 legs where you get a player 2 or 3 darts of the double and the opponent punishes him and perhaps goes on and wins. But at the moment, you can only see a tie-break game coming.
100.
Yeah, get to 9 all. One leg will decide it with Lewis throwing first.
140.
Just excellent. It really has been. Good response from Lewis. The door opened just a little for Adrian Lewis in that 10th leg. He had 1 dart at tops to break and go 6-4 up. It was slammed shut by Stephen Bunting. The magnificent 7 180s for Bunting. An 11 darter to break the Lewis throw.
Stephen, you require 50 more.
Well, straight off the break, and Bunting's looking at an 11 dart leg. And this is where he's got to punish. And he has a brilliant 12 dart leg from Stephen Bunting.
12 legs, Stephen,
and he takes the 6-5 lead, the breaker throw. Now this is the leg, Stu. This is an ultra important leg for Stephen Bunting. He's got to hold on to his throw. He's got to make sure he gets 2 legs in front of Lewis. Last time he broke the throw, as Lewis was in the very first leg of the game, and Lewis broke straight back. And he has opened the door there for Lewis.
To maintain this standard,
57.
105, 104 the averages, and 12 legs of darts, and Lewis is heading straight back, isn't he?
140.
Lost his throw, and he's just upped the ante a little, whereas Bunting has thrown 6 disappointing darts.
That's exactly what I said he mustn't do.
45.
Well, that's 9 very poor darts from his perspective, considering how brilliantly he's thrown. There's going to be another one.
140.
But Lewis hasn't panicked. He's kept a good shape, beautiful rhythm, as good as I've ever seen Adrian Lewis throw a dart. We've seen some brilliant darts over the years from him, but this rhythm is as good as it gets from Adrian Lewis.
Well, 11 darter from Lewis to break straight back. 6 out of 8 on the doubles for Adrian. He lights up the stage, doesn't he?
Game on.
Well, last time it was a 12 darter to get his throw back, and now it's an 11. 6 apiece. First 1 to 10. To go forward to the semi-finals tomorrow evening. Here, the outdoor arena. The only arena in the world where we play darts outside. And when it was first proposed to us, we thought it was ludicrous, Stuart. But I have to say to everyone, what a great job. And the dart players, the icing on the cake.
Well, just to be able to play all around the world. Another opportunity for Russ Bray to sing out as Bunting hits his 8th 180.
We have to say also, this performance from Stephen Bunting is as consistent as I've seen him throughout those 15 nights of the Premier League. You know, he did have nights where he was hot and cold, he wasn't consistent enough.
74.
But certainly, he stepped up to the mark this evening.
Treble 17. Well, Lewis with a fabulous set-up shot. The 174 from Adrian Lewis. This to hold his throw. Tops he needs. What an important dart this is. He knows it. Bunting. Is he going to get a dart at double 12?
How often do you see Adrian Lewis step back and take so much time over a double, especially when that first dart at double top was sitting in the perfect position. But he just said to Stephen Bunting, I felt a little bit of a breeze, so he did the right thing. He just stepped back. You're going to get the odd gusts as it comes around the stadium here, but he just stepped back, took his time. Certainly a good outcome for Adrian Lewis.
Well, the finishing from both players has been exceptional. The scoring hasn't been bad either. Lewis up around 107 on the averages. Are we going the distance to a 19th and deciding leg, I wonder?
Well, he's opened the door a little bit for Adrian Lewis. He used to find a couple of trebles. We'll put him 3 darts in front. Well, he hasn't punished him, so not a lot of damage for Stephen Bunting, and that is a perfect dart for Bunting.
123.
.63 scores of 100 or more already in this game. There's another one. The standard has been sky high.
80. 80 require 160.
Will that bounce out prove costly, I wonder?
Well, that could have cost him a dart at the bullseye. And when he returns,
94.
certainly Lewis has put the pressure on. So if he was coming back for the 95, should have guaranteed him a dart at the bullseye. Well, he's going to get a dart at the double.
75.
It's a long way off. So a chance here for Lewis
67.
to break the throw. He's had dart at double top earlier on to break the throw, and he's gone low again. So no damage done for Stephen Bunting. Double top to level it up at 7 apiece.
Another great chance missed by Adrian Lewis. Now there's pressure. Oh, what a good dart. He was up to it, wasn't he? The first 2 were a mile off. The last one was spot on. Thumbs up from Bunting. It's 7 apiece.
55.
It's certainly been a polished performance from both players, and certainly Stephen Bunting. We know what Adrian Lewis can do. We've seen it so many times, but this has been a more consistent performance, leg on leg, from this man, Stephen Bunting. And it's because of the speed of the third dart. Literally 2 weeks ago, that third dart would have been so quick after the second. He's upped his percentage on scoring.
Nine 180s for Stephen Bunting.
91.
Important last dart. Lewis will hope he has 6 darts from here.
137.
He'll hope he only needs 4. 130 for Bunting. What a shot this would be. Can still do it with the treble, of course.
65.
So despite a Bunting maximum, Lewis here to edge ahead again.
Well, he doesn't want to split this now, and he's done that, and this switch is the worst in the game.
18.
No one likes the double 9 after the double 18, so a chance. And what a time to break the throw for Stephen Bunting. Don't want to hit the bullseye. Wants to hit the 25. He has done double top. 1 dart left in his hand, and that's all he needs. What a time to break the throw of Adrian Lewis. He goes 8-7 up. And I said halfway through this game, Stu, it's going to be one major mistake from one of these players, and that was 3 clear darts of the double for Adrian Lewis. And Stephen Bunting is on the verge of the first win here in Dubai.
100.
Well, each time Stephen Bunting has broken through, Adrian Lewis has hit straight back.
140.
Well, potentially, Adrian Lewis is zeroing in on the highest recorded average in the history of this tournament. 104. Lewis 105 and a half. That 104 was by Michael van Gerwen
57.
in the first final here when he beat Raymond van Barneveld. Lewis averaging 105 and could lose, but yet 3 missed darts at double, and here goes Bunting again. 10 180s for Stephen Bunting. Prolific.
Well, I'm certain that's a record for 180s here in Dubai. And you have to say, a really convincing performance from both players. But it looks like Stephen Bunting is going to have the first darts at the double to win the match.
89.
Well, Lewis is going to need at least 2 visits to get home from 210. Well, he just went for the 180 to try and make a bit of noise to put Stephen Bunting off. For the win.
So one away now for Stephen Bunting. 9-7 it is, and Bunting now is closing in for Adrian Lewis. 3 legs to go. He's got to win the lot, but that crucial 15th leg looks like being the turning point. We shall see.
58.
Yes, I got a little bit excited there, Stuart. Overcalled myself there a little bit. So Lewis now has got to throw some exceptional darts. Bunting will know what he's going to throw to win the match. 1 more leg for Stephen Bunting. Not 9, he wants 10.
Well, he's won 3 consecutive legs,
79.
Stephen Bunting, and in this final session he's already hit 4 180s. As Adrian Lewis hits his 4th. 14 180s in the opening match of the 2015 Dubai Darts Masters.
140.
Lewis to stay in contention.
$46.
Yes, I don't think Adi even went for that treble 20. If he had left 4s, he would have split that, and then all of a sudden he could get a panic on his hands going for 2s and 1s. He had a quick look at what score Stephen Bunting was on, so he leaves his favourite double top. Double top it is. Now, this is the important throw for this man, Stephen Bunting. He mustn't throw more than 15 darts in this leg. And he'll probably walk off the winner.
100.
Well, it's now or never for Adrian Lewis. $106.61, the highest average so far ever seen in Dubai, and he could lose. Perfect for Bunting. Yeah, great 140. And Adrian needs to fill it up again.
Well, a ton's not enough, but that certainly keeps him in the mix. There's 2 140s on the trot for Lewis, but still in the driving seat, Stephen Bunting. Oh, and this certainly is going to set it up perfectly for him. His 11th 180 of the match, 15 in all, but he may only get a dart at the bullseye, so Adi leads another treble.
100.
Some players may have gone 25 there to give him a dart at the double instead of the bull, but now 81 for Stephen Bunting, 12 for the bullseye. Bullseye it is.
56.
Well, one match dart has come and gone. What can Adrian do? Treble 17 to stay in the tournament.
96.
So Stephen Bunting
required 25.
to take his place in the semi-finals on his Dubai debut needs double 8, double 4.
17.
3 match darts have come and
25.
gone for Stephen Bunting. Has he fluffed his lines right at the end as Adrian Lewis? He put his darts away. He thought he was out. We go to a decider. After all that one leg of darts, has Lewis just played his get out of jail free card? Well, well, well.
25.
We see it so many times, Stu. You know, these players, they work so hard, they throw brilliant darts, and they give themselves a chance, a bit like Dave Chisel against Gary Anderson last Thursday. 3 clear darts and a double to win. And Bunting has given himself a brilliant chance, but didn't take it.
Fantastic. Flamboyant. What a finish this could be. Fantastic game. And here comes Stephen Bunting. Adrian Lewis is averaging 107. He has 6 darts from 196 to go through. Bunting needs a 140 minimum requirement. Well, he's settled for 135.
95.
Well, if we see the big 20 from Adrian Lewis, we're going to be looking at 2 double tops, and he won't hesitate. Oh, he's hit the 5. Oh, the treble 19 will leave him double 19. He's got to go that route. And these guys are very good on the switch. Double 19.
62.
Well, he's going to come back.
Sorry,
Because Bunting on 181 cannot clear this leg up. Be interesting to see what Lewis comes back to, Stu. Will he go 6 for double 16, or will he go for that double 19?
I think a lot will depend on what Stephen Bunting gets here. So Bunting has left himself on a 2-dart finish. Adrian Lewis. 1 dart at double 8.
Game
And
set.
Lewis with 3 on the spin to go through. Stephen Bunting missed 3 match darts on his Dubai debut. And Adrian Lewis averaging nearly 106, the highest average in the history of this tournament, goes through.